Hi, hello. Okay, I hope my microphone is not fucking up because it was just screwing up in a few seconds ago. I don't know why. Hi, hello, welcome to today's stream. I had a couple of things planned. Well, essentially just two objectives to try today, but I got greeted with this brand new news. Apparently there's a summon going on, and also like the countdown is happening as we speak. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out. And there's also a new event. Okay, so this is the new growth event that is gonna give out stones apparently. All right. Yeah, I got like legit. I'm not kidding. I just opened the app for the first time tonight. In the afternoon, I was grinding a couple of things, but I try to avoid grinding basic stuff when on stream. So I just go ahead and do whatever I have to do that is very basic, like farming metals and stuff like that, and then try and attempt the hard stuff on when I'm live. But yeah, I don't know. This caught me by surprise because I wasn't expecting everything to be like so soon, you know what I'm saying? But okay, let's go ahead and check this out because apparently like this is a summon, right? And there's gonna be tickets. Yeah, okay, the two Dokkan festivals have different featured characters, but they're requiring the same celebration summon. Okay, so apparently it's two. So I don't know how to get. Okay, and you get the memorial stones. I remember the memorial stones from last year. I gotta be honest, they kind of sucked. They didn't have very good value, but apparently yeah, this is gonna be sent. I don't know if already or if it's gonna be sent soon. They have the date here, but I'm not good with PST dates and times because of my time zone personally. But yeah, and these are the featured characters. And Kefla is a fantastic unit, Gohan as well, Gotenks as well, Bardock, it's okay. Alright, so that's good to know. And this is the celebration countdown campaign, which by the way, today there was a reveal about the B-Jump scans, and there's gonna be like a new hard event as well coming up for this worldwide celebration, which it's always exciting to see. Apparently it's gonna be around the same difficulty as the God of Destruction event, so that's always good to know. I know that not many people can complete it right away. I'm sure that I'm gonna be trying. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. The God event kicked my ass multiple times, but at the end I ended up doing it and being okay, and I'm wondering how that's gonna work out. But that's what I know, and I also know that there will be Extreme Sea Awakenings for the Ginyu Force units. Only so far they've only said that the transcended ultra rares are the one getting the awakenings. There's no mention for Tech Ginyu or Phi Ginyu, the two LRs that exist for the Ginyu Force. So I think that they're gonna save those for part 2, but it's hard to tell. You never know, to be honest. It will make sense, but they could also just not do it. I hope that they do it. They definitely need it, especially for the upcoming Extreme Super Battle Road for Ginyu. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, they will be giving away 21 celebration tickets that can be used in the aforementioned banner. And green up Planet Namek, and this is the return campaign. Okay. And oh yeah, Mr. Satan's, I don't like calling him Mercule, hair pounding gifts. I received mine today, and you're gonna keep receiving them. This is the special. Oh, okay, and this is the introduction of the EX skill orbs, which apparently like this do not expire, or this do not like disappear whenever you take them away from an unit. So it's cool to see that they've introduced this already. And this is okay. All Dokkan events are open. All Extreme Sea battles are open. And okay, the Baba points are again. Oh, okay. Hold on. My microphone is fucking up. Are you? Jeez. Okay. Okay. It's working better now. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm gonna. Okay. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Okay. We're good. I think we should be. Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that from time to time. Today, especially, because yesterday we were just doing fine. But yeah, if you guys hear something weird or something along those lines, please do forgive me, but also let me know, because yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. But that's usually how I fix it. I think the problem is the cable, because I have to unplug it and shit. But whatever. Okay. So with the upcoming celebration, we are all like, this is the countdown. So with the countdown, we're also getting the Baba points discounts and the rank XP from Quest quadrupled. So that's also really good. I believe that the quest right now, okay, so there's plenty to see right now, but I believe that the quests right now have their stamina in half. I think that this is still going on, so that's a positive thing for everybody who wants to rank up, you know, to get those extra stones, in case, you know, you still have missions left to do in regards to your rank. Then you can go ahead and do it if you want to farm that. And also, like, farming links is also a positive thing as well. And this is like the login bonus. Yeah, okay. Well, and yeah, there will be these tickets as well, so obviously that's good to know. Hopefully we get something good when we do summon. I'm gonna hoard those tickets. I'm gonna try and make sure that I have enough of them to actually do multis, but you know, in case I don't, then I'll probably do a couple of singles as well if I have to. And this is just like nice to know. These are missions, right? Yeah, okay, this is like, okay, make sure that players return in the middle of the celebration or in the middle of the countdown. But that's kind of out of my control, so I just leave it be. And then this is like, again, the ticket collecting campaign. Log in every day and the daily mission. Okay, that's good to know. And this is the event at last, the one that it's supposed to give us the orbs. Okay. Alright, well, that's good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and receive my gifts right away. These, okay. 7 of those stones came from the Mr. Satan heart pounding gifts. And then, I don't know, I'm gonna check out. The summon is not out. Yeah, the summon is on right now. So these are the ticket summons that we have available right now. But they all, okay. Okay, that like you get to pick what the hell you want to do actually. So this is like good to know. And I guess like it really depends on your box, because like, for example, I have this guy Rainbow, so I don't want to go ahead and get him. But Kefla I would love. I have her, but I would love a couple of dupes, and I love dupes of most of these guys except for Hit. Fuck Hit. And then, you know, getting my first copy of Jiren, for example, or Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, or my first copy of Goku Ultra Instinct Sign as well. Yeah, these are good. This is a good banner, to be honest. Oh my god, my first copy of Super 17 will be amazing as well, because I've not completed the Extreme AGL Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road. Yeah, this is a nice banner. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess like both are gonna be great, right? Yeah, for sure, because Gohan is fantastic. I just have him rainbowed, but Gotenks, I love to have a copy of him, like another copy of him is what I mean. And then Bardock, yeah, okay. I have him rainbowed as well. Yeah, you really have to like figure out what works for you and what you like and what you need, and then go ahead and summon on the one that you want. Okay, this is an interesting approach for sure. And then there's also the fact that last year, this is how it happened. I don't know if it's gonna happen again, but with the memorial stones, you could exchange them for tickets. So you know, you could get enough tickets to do a couple of multis, and then, you know, hopefully get lucky and get a bunch of Dokkan Fest exclusives. So yeah, this is great value, especially for newer players. But for older players, I don't know, I can't speak. Older players, thank you. This is still pretty good, especially like if you're missing a Dokkan Fest exclusive, you can go ahead and try your luck and maybe get him. Or if you just want dupes, then you can go ahead and do it. It depends on you know, like what type of characters you have rainbowed and so on. And then yeah, this is the same ticket, but just for the same banner, but for less tickets and so on. Okay, well, this is interesting for sure. I wasn't expecting to receive all those news as soon as I entered the game. And then let's go ahead and check out the new growth event, or I don't know what it is. Is it under, yeah, it's here, it's right here. All right, let's go ahead and do it right away. I mean, why not? And then yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just going to pick, or oh, actually I'm gonna pick a Peppy Girls theme so that I can go ahead and maybe even maybe even level up the links of them, because I'm gonna be trying yeah, there you go, I'm gonna be trying anyway around with them. So let me just lower the volume of the game a little bit, and there you go. Okay, this is interesting for sure. You know, I wasn't expecting all of this to happen right now, but it's good to have it either way. And hopefully we get lucky here, because, you know, it's always RNG dependent. Most of the things in this game are gonna be depending on RNG for sure. So you want to make sure that you get really good drops. And there goes Videl, murdering her future husband. And then okay, no link leveled, but it doesn't matter, I guess. I was not expecting to get that much from a low stamina stage. Okay, alright. And then what the hell did I get? Because I was so confused. I thought that I was gonna get drops. What happened? Let me check out the special missions. I got statue and I got tickets. Okay, well, this is a sign that we must read what the hell we just did, okay? Because I'm confused. Complete the missions that will be added during the event period to get... Oh, okay, so you have to complete the missions once they are added. So far there aren't any... And these are the drops in the event, so you're not gonna get orbs. As you complete the event, you have to complete the missions. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know so far. We only had one and we completed it, but there was no orbs in the middle of the mission, so that's okay. Whatever. You know, I just wanted to go ahead and check it out. Yeah, so far nothing. But okay. And then I'm guessing there are no other, like, apart from... No, not even a daily. Okay, I'm guessing everything should start tomorrow. But yeah, you know, whatever. Probably. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue with what I had planned. I'm sorry if I'm not, you know, if I'm probably missing something like key and important about the information that they're just giving us. You know, I usually just, like, every time I play this game like almost in automatic mode, where I just go ahead and play it normally, and I complete all the missions usually with ease. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes the missions are like, you know, use pure science character 10 times, and, you know, it so happens, like, it happens naturally because, you know, it's so common to do it and so on. So I just don't pay too much attention to what's happening in the missions, and I usually just go ahead and beat, like, you know, do the daily grind. And this is something that I recommend to everybody who plays this. You know, oh my god, nice! I was missing this card. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, there you go. Okay, something that I recommend to people. You know, even if the game is a little bit dry at the moment, you always want to go ahead and log in and get, you know, whatever you may be missing, you know, like the training items from the Roshi event, the orbs from the daily orbs event, and so on, because you want to get those resources, even if you don't grind the game like, you know, hardcore, like many people do. I myself think that I'm in the middle of it. Like, I'm not a casual, but I'm not hardcore in the sense that I have to beat everything as soon as it arrives. I just let it fly. I just let it go and see what happens. This is why I may not be like the content creator to ask like, hey, you know, like what's happening with this event. I'm like, you know, I'm just vibing. I just do what I have to do, and I, you know, whatever. I don't mind. I'm not gonna pay super attention to what's happening, though I should, and I only like go ahead and check out the missions when I know that I'm missing something for a ticket or something like that that I should be getting, but only like when I'm sure that it is something very specific that I should be doing, because again, the missions are very easy to complete, and I don't think that you need to pay attention too much to what's happening to get them done. And I gave my thoughts on the banners right away, as soon as I saw them. But to be honest, like, I will have to check out exactly what the hell is going on with each banner as I summon, because I have to pick one of them. Or if I'm able to do like multiple summons on both of them, then I'll go ahead and do that. But I'll probably just end up picking like okay, hold on, let me go ahead and pick Chunks. Yeah, there you go. And then someone extra. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Vegeta right there. I'm probably gonna end up like reviewing a little bit more of the banner as I go ahead and summon and as we get more tickets, because right now I don't think it's like super important to go over it. We have to make sure that, you know we have all the information for the upcoming banners as well, for the Dokkan Fest exclusives, and you will have to make sure like what the hell is going on with the featured characters right there, and also what they're gonna do with the memorial stones as well, because I remember, like I said, you can indeed exchange the memorial stones last year for tickets, but you know, there may be a change in the currency. Like, for example, it'll take less stones to buy a specific Dokkan Fest exclusive character. So, you know, I have to also keep that into consideration. Of course, I'm gonna like, you know, take every ticket that I can from the missions on the login, and then go ahead and make my decision on what I want to summon on. But before I go ahead and say like, oh yeah, you should summon on this, and then like spend all your stones or your memorial stones on getting tickets, I have to make sure that I have all the info. So I'm not gonna review it completely right away. I have three other androids, by the way. I just noticed that. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that right away. I'm just gonna hold on to that thought before you know, I give bad advice or something along those lines. I prefer to wait. And here I know that I should be using like the characters that fought in the anime and so on, but I just go ahead and pick whatever I want to, because I have an overflow of cards that are pretty common, and I want to get rid of those. And I would love to keep the rare cards as well. At least, you know, that's how I approach it. But you know, everybody's free to play whatever way they want. And then here, and do you have, yeah. And then these Yamcha is usually weak to, okay, Android 19 and Android 20 and Android 19, yeah. And then Tapian, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Probably like this and this, and I'm gonna throw a Krillin in the middle of it, and then maybe Vegeta and Yamcha. Oh no, wait a second, I chose Videl Yamcha. Okay, now on to what I was saying I was gonna do today. I'm going to complete the battlefield, hopefully with ease, but I'm going to go ahead and complete the battlefield for the second time. This battlefield season feels pretty easy you never know, really. Maybe, you know, I'll get unlucky with a couple of rotations and so on. But I have to, because, you know, you have to complete it 3 times in order to get all the things that you want to get from the battlefield. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that right away. I got distracted by all the things that were thrown at my face when I opened the news, but, you know, I had to take a couple of minutes to actually read through all of that, and then I like actually, you know, think about what's happening in the game as they keep adding content. But so far it seems pretty normal, like the login and Mr. Satan's gifts and the new growth event as well. It seems pretty straightforward. No, you know, a lot of content right away. But, you know, we have to wait until the actual celebration starts. This is just a countdown. Okay, there you go. Team Bardock and then everything else, and then I just confirm and go ahead and into it. And I just pick right away Team Bardock as well. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that, like, this is the first thing that I want to do, and then maybe do a couple of runs with GT Goku or with Pipi Girls against GT Goku to see how it goes, because I do want to complete that event with that team. But, you know, we have to give it a shot. We never know how it's gonna go. Hopefully it'll be okay. But, you know, it's been a hard time trying to beat that event with Pepicals, to be honest, and extremely easy to do it with Defenders of Justice. Yesterday we did it with ease, and I was extremely surprised about that, to be honest. Those runs are on YouTube, by the way, if you want to check it out, if you were not here to watch it. But it was pretty interesting to see, actually, because I was expecting, and I was very clear about it, even before the stream started. I was like, I'm sure I'm not gonna beat the event with Defenders of Justice, and one run later I was done with it, and I was like, what the hell happened? You know, I for sure wasn't expecting it. It took a while, but it was the first run for sure. It just happened to take like a little bit of extra time because of all the stacking that you have to do and so on, but we're doing amazing damage by the time we reached the later stages of the game. And Gohan was tanking everything, and Videl was doing also pretty good by herself. The amount of damage that those two were doing together was incredible. You know, it was really fun, for sure. It was extremely fun to run that team. And I was not expecting it, because it was also like a very free-to-play friendly team, in my opinion. With Int, Great Saiyaman, with STR, Great Saiyaman and Videl, with free-to-play Trunks Saiyaman as well. All of those units were incredible whenever they were in rotation, and they were doing just fine. And also World Tournament Super Saiyan Gohan as well. That was a really fun team, and I was not expecting that, to be honest. I was so sure that we were going to lose. I was like, you know, we're done for, and it turns out we weren't. Okay, so 1 and then 2 and then... Oh, wait a second, actually. You can go ahead and be my leader. And here, okay. This should be fairly easy. Hopefully, because last time we were a little bit close to dying in the battlefield, but we were okay eventually. So, you know. I hope I'm not mistaken, and I hope that it goes well. Right. This rotation right here, by the way, the two bro is like, you know, they are the definition of glass cannon, but they were so good for me on Extreme Tech, Extreme Super Battle Road. I wish I had recorded those runs, because those runs were epic for sure, and I wanted to share them. I'm so sorry, and I'm so pissed with myself for not actually recording those. But that was super fun for sure. And I recommend that rotation, even though it may, like, you have to use items for sure, even though it may seem shaky, like, you can go ahead and take advantage of the amount of damage that they output together. It's amazing. All right, there you go. Easy. Next one. All right, there you go. The next one, I believe it's Strunks and Ooh, right? Okay, yeah. So we gotta go ahead and do an extreme 5 as well. I like doing stream. And then I think, okay, no, this and this. Yeah, there you go. And Android should lead extreme 5 as well. Yeah. We should be fine. Okay, I'm guessing you cannot be sealed, right? Oh, you can be sealed. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Boo and Babidi first. And then Boo things, and then... Okay, there you go. Then sell. And hopefully you get sealed. I love this unit, by the way. They are really good, in my opinion. Yeah, they got sealed. I just wanted to make sure, yeah, like, you never know. There's plenty of restrictions in every battle. And I do wonder what they're gonna do for the battlefield during Worldwide Celebration. I'm guessing that they're gonna do it for Namek. It would be really cool if they did it with the Frieza Force. You know, like maybe the first fight is Ku and Apu. Kui, not Ku. Kui and Apu, and then maybe Sarbon and Dodoria, and then maybe... the Ginyu Force and so on. That would be really cool. And then obviously the final boss should be Frieza. Or maybe they could go ahead and do it like with the Sea Fighters, you know. You never know what they can go ahead and do. It would be like a nice twist to do it like full super type. And then like have them be... I don't know if it will be too hard, to be honest. Probably it will be. But when you think about it, like maybe have it be super types that have a weakness against extreme types, so that you actually have to run the different extreme types that you can run. That will be interesting, in my opinion. Though, yeah, it depends, because the boxes for extreme can be a little bit shaky as well. All right, so I'm gonna pick you. Yeah, I think this is fine. This should be fine. Extreme STR is so packed with amazing units anyway. Like, you know, I'm missing Turles, you know, and Turles is incredible. And this team still feels like really well put together, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, use Broly, who is like, you know, an absolute unit and incredible to run. Like, he takes care of STR and makes it like top tier. And then you have all those other amazing units as well. Like, it's incredible, to be honest. Okay. Goku Black is not as good, but, you know. If I had Turles, I would be running him instead of Black. Okay, yeah, Uub is almost done. Like, he's almost done for. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put First Form Frieza right there. First Form Frieza right there is probably like the top tier FTP unit for sure. He's amazing. I mean, look at that. And there you go. Okay, he's done for. That was it, and then we continue with the next one then. Which was the next fight? I think it was Slug, right? Yeah, okay. And let's see what we can do here. Because we don't have... This is interesting because we actually like genuinely don't have... I mean, I guess I could throw him in the middle of it because he's Android Cell Saga, so he's gonna get covered by Cell's leader skill, and then Janemba takes care of all int, right? Okay, and actually, like, you're a 90% leader, so it doesn't matter who I put there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I was a little bit worried at first, but I'm like, no, wait a second. The leader skill can cover him for sure. Anyway. And here we're going to put Vegeta first. Because I believe he's covered by the Android Cell Saga leader skill. So he should be doing perfectly fine here. Yeah. And then he's gonna do a bunch of additionals anyway because of his passive, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the problem is they're not guaranteed supers, but yeah. It would have been great if he at least one of those supered, but okay. Oh, I also could have used Extreme STR 17 to pair him with 18, but you know, what's done is done. And then yeah, please Raditz, just go ahead and take this. Gohan is gonna do like the majority of damage here, and then Janemba is gonna make sure that he's gonna do work as well. Hopefully you tank this nicely. You know, could have been better, but it's okay. Okay, nice crit. And then please Gohan, go ahead and do work. Yeah, that was cool. Okay. See, very easy. Okay. Not a single worry in my mind, to be honest, with this team right here. Int is probably like one of my strongest typings. Like, I think the strongest I have is STR, in my opinion. Hopefully I'm not proven wrong when I have to face a Phi enemy again. But yeah, like int and STR are for sure in, and also Phi for sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and do Goku right away with STR units, by the way. So here what we're gonna have to do is pick Vegeta and then also Ultra Instinct Goku, and then Vegito, Gogeta, Pan for the healing, and then I mean, I guess this Vegito will be fine, and then this LR should be fine as well. Tapion and Minotia, I believe Minotia is the name. Okay, yeah. So you're gonna stack defense. Yeah, okay. And Pan is gonna heal anyway. I do wonder what we're gonna do about the Dragon Fist, to be honest. That's coming up. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Nice crit. Okay. And then... Okay, can you do your Ultra Super? No, you cannot. Now you can do it. Okay, so that you can actually like get your tanking right away. Hello. Okay, and there you go as well. Okay, I'm worried about the freaking Dragon Fist, but we should be fine. I'm hyped right now. Why are you thinking about the worldwide celebration as well? I got the news as soon as I log in to the game. There's so many things that are coming up. It's gonna be super hype for sure. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna trust this Vegito. And then this one. Yeah, the new banners have like a lot of value for sure. I'm thinking about them as well. And the memorial stones are coming back. We want to see how they're gonna be looking in the Baba shop, what they do this time, because last year it was a little bit expensive to buy a unit with the memorial stones. Exactly, yeah, they have to be fair this time for sure. Otherwise, we can exchange it for tickets like it worked last year. So you know. But the new banners are looking incredible so far. And you know, we have to also figure out what they're gonna do with Dokkan Fest exclusives that are coming up as well. I'm hoping that they're gonna be incredible. The banners right now are very high value for sure. Okay, unactive, yeah. And then Vegeta.
The real fight begins now. No one can stop me now. Final shine! Attack!
Yeah, we're getting the EX skill orbs. Yeah, I was super confused about it because I thought that they were a drop in the new event. But they're not. You know, you have to complete missions for them. But still pretty awesome that we're getting them like this fast, and it's gonna be really cool to see it finally happen, because like the idea of EX orbs has been around for quite a long time, but they're only implementing it now. And yeah, I mean, it's looking like it. We're still a couple of like we're catching up to JP, but at the same time, there's plenty of other content and banners that are yet to drop. Like we know that AGL Kid Gohan is yet to drop, and also Super Vegeta as well. I don't know if we're ever gonna catch up to JP, but with content wise, it's looking quite solid so far, and I'm very excited about the B jump scans that I read about today as well. It's looking like it's gonna be a great celebration, especially with the new event coming up. Supposedly, again, it's meant to be as hard as the God of Destruction event, except that they're gonna feature Dragon Ball Z villains. So you know that's gonna be interesting to see how they implement it. But yeah, you know, it's looking fire so far, and I cannot wait until everything drops already. We're a couple of weeks away from that happening, but you know, you can always dream and hope about what's coming up. Especially because like one of my favorite sagas is Namek for sure. So I really cannot wait until the celebration and the banners drop. And okay, so this one and this one, I shouldn't have any issue with this boss whatsoever. God event, nah, I like the antagonist event. Yeah. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's supposedly like, you know, really hard, but also like I thought that the God event was extremely fair, to be honest. It was hard, but not unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a fair challenge, and I really liked it. We have to figure out what they're gonna do with, you know, supposedly it's gonna feature like Boo, Frieza, Cell, and Vegeta. And you know, that makes me hype because it takes me back to when Dragon Ball Z games were surrounded by, you know, like the incredible high fights of Kid Buu and Frieza and all the intros for the old video games. It's looking quite like it, like, you know, like the old PS1 games and the old PS2 games. It was pretty hype at the time, and I really cannot wait until like to see what the hell they're gonna do for sure. Because like, you know, there's so much potential to do right there. and what kind of mechanics they're gonna introduce to each of the bosses as well, because they have to make them unique for sure. And it's gonna be quite intense, I'm pretty sure, but that's the type of content that I like to see for sure. Okay, there you go. Okay, we're almost done with this boss. Super Vegeta. Yeah. Then Piccolo. Okay. Now that I look at Piccolo, I cannot wait until Piccolo gets like proper representation from his moment in Namek. It was super hype when he arrived and on Namek and he fought Frieza. I hope that they do him justice this time. Something's gonna be hype when they change the app icon for it. Yeah, I know, right? Like when I saw the update come true and I saw the new icon, I was like, bro, it's gonna happen. Like they're gonna do Namek for like at last. You know what I'm saying? Like they've neglected a lot of the villains and a lot of the characters from that saga for so long. Like we don't even have a Final Form Frieza Dokkan Fest exclusive, like that's insane. And we're finally gonna get it, and it's gonna be so cool. Like this is the biggest celebration of the year in my opinion, and it's so good to be playing right before it happens. Preparing yourself and knowing I'm gonna be for sure live streaming the banners when they drop. I'm gonna try to pull the new units, and it's gonna be hype as well to be doing that as well, because like usually I used to do it alone, and it's cool, but to be doing it live is gonna be super hype. I just hope that the STR1 Hand Spirit Bomb Goku is on the ticket banner, so I might pull him. I just hope that the STR1. I think I know what you mean, the character that you're referring to, and I think that he's on it, if I'm not mistaken. I can go ahead and check, but I'll check after this quick run. But I think he should be at least. Dokkan awakens into transforming Goku. Yeah, he goes into Super Saiyan and then rages. Yeah, I think he is. I think I check out the banners real quick to see how they were looking, and I think that he is featured. I can check right away after I'm done with the battlefield, but yeah. I have him, but only at 55%, and he's not that good at the moment, but he is pretty awesome when he gets a couple of dupes. Sick, yeah, for sure. I was checking out real quick the banners, and I really am hyped for the one who has Beerus and Kefla, for example. Like those banners are looking incredible, to be honest. It'd be hilarious if I pull another chat hand. I have, like, if you're talking about the tech one, I have him rainbowed, and I love him. I truly do think he's a top tier unit, but just like I'm done saying him in my summons. It's the same with Cell, to be honest. Like when I was summoning for Vegeta, I was getting so like tilted every time I saw Cell, because I was getting like the new LR animations. And I was like, oh my god, finally it's gonna be Vegeta. And then it was Cell. And I was like, come on, man. Like, how are you gonna do me this dirty? Like, I don't want to see Cell anymore. I'm over it. And if he's featured again in the upcoming banners, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. I have him at 79%, but I'm gonna keep one for his SSR. Fair enough, yeah. I usually don't like keeping copies because of the new pity system, the idea of changing characters into coins. But, if you want to keep him, then you can go ahead and do it. Yeah, because of the same name update. The same name update gave stuff like hybrids, Majin Buu Saga, and Namekians above. I mean, hybrids with just like the Goten and Trunks units, for sure. Majin Buu Saga with all the Buu units as well. But Namekians is the real winner because you can at least kind of run a decent team with them nowadays. Like before, that wasn't even a possibility, bro. You could even run a full Golden Frieza team alone if you want. Yeah, for sure. Like the problem is that I still want to see my units link up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like using like the same name update too much. I like using it like with 2 units or so, but using it like too much, I don't like it because it can make the rotations quite hard. And by the way, now that I think about it, we still don't have a Frieza that transforms into Golden Frieza from the Resurrection F movie, so that will be interesting. Why need links when you have Tankinis? You know, fair enough. If you have Tech Golden Frieza, for example, and yeah. And also, like, you know, the Int one and the AGL one. Those are really good tanks. I've seen people run, like, you know, full Krillin teams, and I'm like... I'm like, that's a team that you cannot even, like, link up together normally with Krillin because he has wonky links. And people are like, exactly, so why would I care about the links? I'm just gonna go ahead and run a full Krillin. And also, like, you know, it makes link leveling so easy now because you can go ahead and do it with multiple units that have the same name and not have to like be one by one and so on. We kind of do that with Tech transforming Frieza. Oh yeah, you're right actually, now that I think about it. I just don't have him. That's the thing. That's why I forgot about that Golden Frieza. But yeah, he goes from transformation to transformation until he reaches golden form. Yeah, that's fair. Because we do have also the chat 5 Angel Golden Frieza. But that's from the Tournament of Power, not from the movie. But yeah, you know, that's fair. I had completely forgot about it. And here we're gonna have this team right here. Nope, not that one because he's gonna suck if he transforms into Majin Vegeta. This one. Alright. We should be finishing up this battlefield pretty soon. Yeah, okay. It can be kinda hard. I forgot about Frieza, 5 Frieza too. But 5 Frieza, if you're talking about Angel Golden Frieza, yeah, he's a great unit, but he's not exactly the one I'm speaking about because he's not from the Resurrection F. But if you're talking about the Dragon Ball Super one, first of all, he needs an Extreme C Awakening as soon as possible. But also, like, you know, he's also not exactly part of the Resurrection F. He's from Super Broly. But yeah, it's kind of hard to remember the units that you don't have. And for some reason, that freaking Frieza keeps, like, just not appearing on my summons. I don't understand what the hell is happening. Like, he seems to be so common. He's almost as common as 5 Vegeta, 5 transforming Vegeta and AGL Goku. And for some reason, I just cannot pull him. The same with AGL Gogeta. Like Super Saiyan Gogeta, he never appears in my summons, and I've tried so hard to get him. So it's kind of hard to remember the units that you quite simply don't have for one reason or another. Alright, so that's probably like the easiest part of the battlefield, by the way. The only thing that they gave that guy was like dodge. And he doesn't even do it guaranteed or something like along those lines. Like, you know, this is the hardest fight. So let's see what we can do with AGL here. And I forgot to bring Nail. God damn it. But AGL and this AGL as well. I only have one dupe in my AGL Goku. I can check out right now. I have him. Please do ignore the fact that I didn't unlock the right nodes right away. I was a noob when I pulled him, okay? I need to get the other couple of dupes in order to rainbow him. But yeah, I have him with 2 dupes right now. He's not very good. I think that the Best unit. Oh, hold on, wait a second. I want to bring Bardock here. Thank God I didn't. To be fair, I put top left. Yeah, that shit happens way too often, bro. Like, you know, I didn't know about the hidden potential when I was just doing it for the first time. Yeah, this should be an okay team to run. But yeah, everybody seems to have done Goku rainbowed, and I'm still missing the 2 dupes. The one that I have rainbowed is 5 Vegeta, and I think that he is probably like the best unit from those transforming units. But I need to give hold on. Yeah. I need to give Tech Frieza a chance as well, because I just don't have him, so I can't judge him right away. But Goku seems to be like the weakest one, for sure. I knew he was gonna super first lot. This. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Freaking Frieza. If you think about it, top left is just I need bottom right ASAP, but I have no Kais right now. Yeah, you know, that's fair. That is a fair assessment as well. I used to, like, okay, this was my logic when I was starting up the game. And by the way, I've been playing for around 400 days, okay? So I'm over my noob days, I believe, but you know, I still make some mistakes. My logic when I was unlocking nodes was, for some reason, okay, I apologize if it's gonna sound too cringy, but for some reason, I'm gonna transform Bardock right away. I avoided the bottom right not because it took too many orbs to activate. So I was like, okay, I can actually like put in the dupes into the different nodes that are gonna take me less orbs because I want to save orbs. That was what I thought. Does it make sense? Obviously no, because like, you know, I've matured and I realized like what the hell I was doing. But at the time I was like, you know, it makes sense because you want to save up the orbs, right? And what you want to save up is the Kais. And you know, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, to be honest. And there's plenty of units that I have right like that, and this is why I'm also like kind of ashamed of showing up what I used to do with the units when I first pulled them and I had dupes and I didn't know what to do with them. Bardock goes apeshit here. This is why this Bardock is exactly why we need a legendary Freezer event. And Nail as well. I mean, look at this shit. Oh, come on, man. Just another additional I would have been done for, but okay. Okay, we should be fine. We should be winning right about now. And also something I used to not do when I was starting out the game was farm. I used to think that it was impossible to raise the super attack levels of some units. For some reason that I don't quite comprehend, I just never looked into it. And then I discovered the wiki, and like for real, my life changed forever. Like I was like, oh my god, what the hell was it doing? And like I'm gonna go ahead and show right away after I'm done with this. Yeah, okay, finally completed for the second time the battlefield for this season. Tomorrow we're gonna do the tier 1 for sure to finish up the missions. And I'm gonna take... Yeah, there you go. The wiki is a saving grace for Dokkan players. Like, if you're not using the wiki, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I know that you're using it, but if somebody here watching is not using the wiki, I don't know what to say. Like, you need to go ahead and do it. The only reason as to why you wouldn't use it is because you don't know it exists. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys Extreme STR. Here it is, my biggest regret on the game. When I was just starting out the game, I pulled this motherfucker, which I'm pretty sure like the only reason as to why these fusion units exist is to trick new players into wasting resources into these units that do not serve any purpose, to be honest. They suck. And I feed him all the guys that I needed to, and he is at super attack level 10, simply because I was like, I was a new player, right? And I was like, you know, how can this guy suck? He's the fusion between Cooler and Frieza, right? And it turns out he just sucks, to be honest. And I even have like when I was starting out, I put in the 55% of orbs, but now I have all the dupes into him, and I'm not gonna rainbow him, especially because I don't have the orbs right now. I kind of like, now that I think about it, if I had the orbs, I will rainbow him just to do a showcase and showcase just how bad he is, because he's awful. But yeah, this is like one of my biggest regrets of all time, wasting Kais on this guy. A lot of DBZ, like all the fusion units suck. Like, I'm not even joking. Like the Dragon Ball fusion units absolutely fusion, and then you can go ahead and check out the crossover, right? Yeah. These units suck. The only one, this is not from Dragon Ball Fusion, but the only one that has me excited is this one, because in this year's Dragon Ball Heroes, celebration, he should be getting a Dokkan Awakening, but he's not even from Dragon Ball Fusion. And I have Barlot, yeah, here it is, but I've never used him, to be honest. I don't know if he's good for nuking or not, but I just know that I'm not gonna use Kais on him. That's what I can tell you. And I also know that Bullpan is a support, but what she does is give key, and that's like honestly kind of stupid because Fusion doesn't need it. So, you know, if I just hope that somehow, some way, these units get like, you know, a Stream C Awakening, or at least a Dokkan Awakening, so that they can be actually like, you know, useful, because so far they kind of suck, to be honest. I believe that the only reason as to why they exist is still within the general pool is to make sure that people can either collect them, or so that new players can go ahead and and get tricked into wasting Kais when they're just starting out. They have no idea what's going on. They're like, oh yeah, combine Bardock with an STR nucleate, he'll do massive numbers. Okay, that's good to know. Especially because I've not completed the punching back event yet. But yeah, okay. You do have to use the resources, but yeah. That's good to know. I had no idea. Alright, after we're done with the battlefield, now that we're done with it, tomorrow I'll do the third one. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little challenge that I've had for the past couple of days. I've been trying to complete the GT Goku event with a Pepigalos team. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this right away. Yesterday we did a Defenders of Justice showcase, and I don't know if you were here for the start of the stream, but I mentioned this. Defenders of Justice was incredibly easy. Like, I had no idea it was gonna be super easy. I'm still surprised as to what the hell happened, because I got like done Legendary Goku and Legendary GT Goku done within the same hour or so. So that was really cool to see. And I also got this friend who's rainbowed. I used him for the Legendary Goku event, not the GT Goku. For GT I used 55%. But I obviously sent the request, and hopefully, like, I'm really happy he accepted me, because I love Videl. And it's really nice to see her at 100%. His turret passive is attack plus 15% and defense plus 10% per key. Oh, per key sphere obtained. No wonder, yeah. Okay, he seems like a really good unit for nuking. But only that, to be honest, because otherwise it's kind of meh. At least in my opinion. But yeah, maybe one day I'll do, like, you know, a little bit of a showcase when I have the resources for those units, you know, to see what the hell they do when in a full fusion crossover team, especially Chayoman, because, you know, everybody knows that he's the best unit in the game. And speaking of, this was the team that I used, and I was saying, like, you know, this was extremely free-to-play friendly. Like, if you think about it, we have only 2 gacha units, obviously 2 of the best gacha units, and also like 2 of the 2 Dokkan Fest exclusives. So I understand, like, if you want to say, like, yeah, you know, still not super free to play friendly, but all the other units are quite are free to play for sure, and they are easy to get except for STR Gohan. But yeah, this team right here made Goku his bitch, like super easily for sure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt a run not with Defenders of Justice, but with, there you go, with this Pepigal team. Instead of Kelvan Caulifla, I was doing Towa for this support, but I've run tired of her getting destroyed no matter what. So I'm gonna try and do Kelvan Caulifla this time as well. And again, at first I was failing a lot with this freaking team because I was trying to get Videl to work all the time. Instead, I'm just gonna focus on actually beating it, because the point is to showcase how Peppy Girls can do, if they can do okay. And I think that they can, but you know, we're gonna try and figure it out. The two summonables don't even need dupes, they're tanking up at 55%. Yeah, so the strategy with that team was super simple. It was like, okay, in one rotation you want to have Gohan in the first slot and Videl in the second slot, because Videl after supering, she's gonna tank everything, and Gohan just tanks everything as well. And then for the other rotation, I was doing Great Saiyaman Trunks first slot, and then second slot Videl. And again, the Great Saiyaman Trunks tanks everything as well. He does plenty of additionals, and he builds up his defense fairly nicely. Even in the Tech Goku phase, he was doing nicely. That run is on YouTube if you ever want to check it out. The YouTube link is in my bio. Sorry for the cheap plug. But if you don't, like right now, what I want to do is do this little run with Peppy Girls and see what the hell happens. I've been trying to beat this event for quite a while now with this team. I've done it before, and I've even done a couple of missions. I'm missing Corroded Body and Mind, Power Absorption, and Connected Hope. The 3 missions that absolutely suck, especially Corroded Body and Mind. But you know, I've done this event before again, but it's fun to do it. It's probably like one of the hardest in the game for sure. Oh god, I love that moment. I love Piccolo's sacrifice. Okay, so here we go. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be nice. It'll be a good little run to see and to have. Okay. Okay, so here I'm gonna put Videl first slot and then Launch second slot, and hopefully Launch will not get clapped super easily. I find it a nice touch that Tech LR Goku has first awakened. Tech LR Goku was the free-to-play one, right? Or are you talking about like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Yeah, it's a nice touch that he has that. Come on, Videl, a nice dodge would have been nice there so that you don't get your defense lowered. Yeah, it's a nice little touch to see. It's I think he's like, you know, one of the few units that you can say it's like not exclusive per se, but maybe like Dokkan, unique to Dokkan, because he's not on Namek Saga, he's not on Majin Buu Saga. He's based on a figure of all things, so you know it's really nice to see, because he truly feels like unique to Dokkan. I'm gonna protect Rosie here just in case. Yeah, he was the first legendary rare and the very first Prime Battle unit, and you know it was so tough to grind him back in the day. Pause on that, but you know what I mean. It makes no sense that Piccolo is on it though. I mean, like you can say the same, maybe in Piccolo but not the others. Why Int Piccolo? Because he was the first LR Piccolo. Like a lot of the links don't actually make sense when you think about it, to be honest, in my opinion. You know, like for example, over 9,000, like you can go ahead and check that link out on the wiki, and you're gonna see that it's a whole mess. Like Champa has it for some reason that I honestly don't understand. Okay, there you go. And then this one. And then, you know, there are also like a couple of links that you never like to see. Loco habla español mi primo. Puedo hablar español. I can speak Spanish, but I don't want to. That's the thing. Hell, AGL Gohan Show. Yeah, of course I can speak español. Obvio puedo hablar español. Buena esa, obvio. Sorry, I got distracted by Romerillo. Hell, AGL Gohan should get it when he transforms, yeah. And replace prepare for battle. Since we know them well, he wasn't. He wasn't prepared for the battle, so nobody was. Thank you for, gracias por el follow, Romerillo. XXX. Gracias. I can speak Italian, Spanish, and English as well. If you notice, the accent is because Spanish is my first language. So there you go. It caught me off guard to see like a random Spanish comment in the middle of chat. I was like, what the hell is happening? It's always cool to find somebody who speaks my language as well. Thank you. I mean, I should, because it's my native language, you know. Like, I'm actually surprised that people have no problem understanding my English. You know, I'm always so self-aware that people are listening to my accent as well, and, you know, all of that. But it's good to know that I speak both, you know, clear enough, at least. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Please do dodge K1 Caulifla. Okay, no dodge, but I think they can tank. Okay, there you go, a dodge. And please dodge the freaking super as well. Oh, nice, okay. Hello, Mr. Zombie 5150. Nice to see you again, bro. Stupid how Tech Gohan is in powerful comeback, but LRL Super Vegito isn't. I mean, yeah. Tech Gohan lost to Boo, but Vegito didn't. But that's not the thing though. Like, Tech Gohan is on the category because of, like, he lost to Fat Majin Buu, and then he came back. And then he he went ahead and lost anyway to Super Buu. But that's why he's on the category, at least, like, that's what I can tell. Super Vegito is not on powerful comeback, but I don't know why. Because, you know, like, if you think about, like, Super Vegito, especially, like, STR Vegito, because Goku and Vegeta didn't know what the hell to do with Bootangs coming to them, and they were about to lose. And yeah, that's Sword of Hope Trunks is in Unconnected Hopes. That's the biggest blunder I've ever seen when it comes to freaking categories. Like, Jesus, how are you not gonna put Trunks in that category? I don't understand. He represents the hope of the future of his timeline right there and then. Who is the best defensive character for you? Tech Gohan for sure. Like, it's not even a joke, bro. Like, Tech Gohan can tank everything, like every single little thing that they throw at him. Only in the God event he feels a little bit shaky in the first turns, but if you pop a waste, then, you know, he's done for. Or everybody's done for. Let me see. AGL Master Ultra Instinct Goku is in Unconnected Hope. Yeah. I mean, I can understand somewhat why, but it's weird. to be honest. Like a lot of categories are weird when it comes to like how they portray them as well. I don't know. Any luck with the new daily Hercules gifts? I actually got super lucky. I got the highest one in the first try. But that was it so far. It's been nice, but usually it sucks. My luck sucks when it comes to those gifts, usually. The hope of all the people left on Earth. That, like, you know, every character that uses the Spirit Bomb should be on Connected Hope. For sure. And Trunks shouldn't be one of those exceptions. And hopefully, like, again, in... Like, when we do get... Hopefully we get it, but when we do get a Saiyan Saga Krillin that does the Spirit Bomb with Goku, he should get it as well. Like, Connected Hope is such a weird thing to see. I don't understand what the hell is going on. Especially with, like, you know, the mission is super hard on GT. They have an Extreme C area called... about Saiyan Saga, called Saiyan Saga, but no Saiyan Saga category. Like, yeah. I don't like... It's one of the things that I don't get about Dokkan yet. Oh, what the hell did I do? Oh my god. I was not paying attention. I shouldn't put the two Vidals together, but okay. Hopefully it'll be fine. It has more units than Universe 11, yeah. The Universe 11 roster is so limited. Like, I'm sure it's gonna get better. Especially with, like, you know, the possibility of transforming Topo or a Dispo or something along those lines. And the Pride Troopers getting a proper, like, a good unit. You know, that will be nice. But Universe 11 right now is super, super bad. Yeah, you can barely make one team. Hopefully we can get lucky at least once in the coming days. Yeah, I hope that you guys get lucky and I do so as well as time goes on. Because we want to have as many Dragon Stones as possible, knowing that we're gonna have... knowing that we're gonna have those banners coming up that are gonna be incredible. I hope, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna trust these stackers for now. It's cheap damage from Caulifla, but still, you know. Okay, so the problem is this freaking Rosie is not gonna tank a super, so, you know, I'm ready for disappointment if he does decide to super. Okay, that was good, that was great. We gotta protect launch, so I'm gonna have to trust Videl. And then send launch here, and then Videl as well here. Yeah, okay. Are those new tickets SSR guaranteed per multi? That's something that I don't know, to be honest. I have to check it out as well, because I'm not sure. Like, the problem is, I only overread the news for a little bit because I was starting the stream when I got hit with the information. But the way I because so far it's like one banner, 50 tickets, and then there's also like another banner with 7 tickets. And then there's the fact that, you know, we're gonna have the Memorial Stone as well. Oof. No, we lost. God damn it. This fucking monkey, bro. It's always the freaking STR monkey. And I shouldn't have left AGL. Yeah. F in the chat, please. God damn it. I shouldn't have dropped off rotation AGL Kel and Caulifla. That was super stupid of me. I'm gonna go ahead and give it another shot. This time without the rainbowed Videl. But yeah. Too bad. I'm so pissed about that. Yeah.
Let's do this.
No, they aren't guaranteed. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you actually for you know, clarifying. They aren't guaranteed, but it's like the Weekend and the 6 Annie Krillin banner tickets. Okay. That's good to know, because if they were guaranteed, it will be super OP, to be honest. The memorial stones better be fair. They better be. Because last year it was like, it felt like a scam, not even gonna lie. Like you were better off just trying your luck with the tickets instead of buying the just one unit, you know? Okay, nice crit. It's gonna lower my defense. That's the thing, that's what I hate about this Goku specifically, is the fact that he always lowers defense on super attack. The only one that doesn't is, you know, the later stages, but, you know, it's still super annoying to see it. And the Super Saiyan Goku, but it's still super annoying to see it when it happens. Anything Dokkan could do is reward people for who keep all their tickets by letting you choose one feature unit. I mean, yeah, for sure they could go ahead and do that, and it will be quite interesting to see it. But at the same time, I think that not a lot of people will wait to use their tickets, because, you know, once, like, I'm a player that always, when I have a ticket in my hand, I want to use it as soon as possible. I think they're giving you tickets based on how many Dragon Stones you have. I think 1 ticket per 50 stones. Isn't that like actually the way the memorial stones work though? Like, isn't it like 1 stone per 50 per 50 stones, right? Or 1 ticket per, I don't know if I don't know if I'm tripping, because I think that what you're describing right now is the way stones work instead. But I don't know, I may be wrong. Every 50 stones, which is usually, yeah, every 50 stones is usually only multis, yeah. I mean, I personally never do singles, but I know that there's people that spend singles, so you know, it would be fair if they include them as well, instead of doing it like 1 per single. Tickets? No, because I believe that actually the tickets are login and mission rewards, and it is the stones, the memorial stones that they give you, that they actually like give you per the stones that you spent. I think that's how it's working. You can do a 50 ticket multi, is what I'm gawking over, yeah. That's what I'm thinking about as well, because whenever I feel like, I don't know, it's probably superstition, to be honest. I admit it, you know. But I feel like my luck is way better when I do multis, even when the SSR is not guaranteed. Yeah, I know. The 50s is just like, you know, use your tickets faster. But at the same time, I don't know. So it always feels like I'm lucky whenever I do multis, like really, really long multis. It's the placebo effect, because I know that it's not actually working, but you know. I think I read earlier that they're also giving tickets based on how many Dragon Stones you spent. And they will be giving on the 26th. Ooh, okay. That's interesting then. That's interesting for sure. You know, all this information is super exciting, to be honest. Like, I really cannot wait until I see, because like I think these banners are incredible so far. We have to, like, I have to look into it more, because it also depends on your box for sure. But the banners are looking pretty strong, to be fair, so far. Imagine we get 49 and that's that. No, but you know, they're gonna give the login, and then also if Mr. Zombie is right, then we're gonna get plenty. So I wouldn't be worried. But you know, it will suck to have to burn through your tickets one by one, single by single, or multi by multi. Okay, there goes Videl. Please do not get supered. Please actually dodge this time. Okay, no super. And then I'm gonna send you, Kale and Caulifla, to actually do work here. And then Videl as well, Rosie as well. Remember that the memorial stones get dropped in 30-minute increments based on the end of your ID number, so you might need to wait. Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually, you know, I'm patient about it. You know, there's also like there's always like a bit of anxiety every time that something new drops. But you know, I can wait, especially because like the most important thing is that the deals for the memorial stones are actually fair this time. Just like Bunk Monkey has been saying, you know. So because otherwise it's just gonna be like I'm gonna get stones to get the tickets either way. And yeah, Whale's Paradise for sure. But like even then, like, you know, if you're a whale, you're not gonna use the tickets, or you're gonna use the tickets, but you're not gonna care about what you get anyway, you know. So I consider myself like a dolphin because I do buy. I don't know if that even like that's even a terminology that I can use, but you know, I don't use money like a whale would do, but I do like spending some. Especially with the banner or the unit that is featured, I really like STR Vegito, for sure. Yeah, and then if dolphin exists, and we're not talking about the animal, then yeah, I'm a dolphin for sure, because I do like spending just a little bit, like, you know, the cells and so on. Because like when the unit is fire and I feel like I need it or I want to get it, I go ahead and spend just a little bit to see if I can go ahead and do it. In the anime, I got lucky because of that. And because I thought that also like the ticket sales were really, really good, in my opinion. What the hell did we do here? Let me just check out the defense of these units. Okay, so come here, my friend. You are going to try and tank Goku. And you're going to start... okay. I think we're gonna get a Dokkan, yeah, okay.
Time to get serious. Gonna go all out.
I'm watching Chadhan put Broly into the ground. What do you mean? Like, are you watching like a comparison of units, or is there... Or you're watching the Broly movie, The Return of Broly, of Gohan and Goten versus... and Trunks versus Broly. Okay, yeah, you're watching a comparison within the units. I don't know why I thought of the movie right away. The Broly Extreme Sea Awakening. That was super tough. By the way, the Extreme Sea Awakenings for LRs are extremely tough. They should be, because of course, you know, like they're the rarest units in the game, and they should be. But you know, having Gohan is makes it super easy, to be honest, right away. And then also that was the one and only time that I actually found use for AGL, Goten, and Trunks. For the very first time, like finally they were useful. That Goten is pretty tanky too. I wish I had him. I wish I could like get him, because I don't know, I always found myself being a fan of Goten, even though he doesn't do much nowadays. I'm like, you know, I like him a lot and I would love to use him. But so far I've not been lucky to get him at all. And I don't think I'm gonna try to get him now that he's featured. It's not worth it. You have to save for the next banner. But yeah, I've heard he's pretty good, and especially with the leader skill for Fi, Goten, and Trunks. I think, like, you know, they really, like, Tech Goten really shines there for sure, especially with his support. One thing I'm still mad about is that they made Videl a side character in Super. I feel like, dude, whenever I go to like the subreddit or something along those lines, I feel like I am the only Videl fan that exists in the world. And now that I'm like, you know, when I'm streaming, it turns out that it's not the case, and I'm very happy about that, because I'm gonna send Videl over to the other station. I want to protect lunch, because I'm happy that I'm not the only one, because I've always been a fan of Videl as a fighter, and I feel like they did her dirty because she shouldn't be like another housewife. It's the same with 18, by the way. 18 is probably like the strongest female character in Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z right now. And they made like, she only participated in the Tournament of Power, but you know, she should be in the middle of the fights, you know, because she's still like an android and she has infinite energy, and she told that to 17. And I'm always like wondering, like, what the hell did they do, you know? Like, why isn't she like actually participating? I guess it makes sense somewhat for her character, but at the same time, I just wish that they found a way to include her a little bit more often. And the same with Videl. Videl, at least her portrayal in GT was that she never actually like stopped training or, you know, caring about actually fighting. She just like, you know, she was a housewife, but she wasn't like super into the role as in that's all I do right now. And she was still with Saiyaman 1 number 2 back then. And I thought that it was super cool to see Videl and Gohan fight crime. I don't know, that's why that's why I'm such a fan of them as a couple. I love them very much, and I'm a huge fan of them, as for sure. They needed to nerf 18 just like they did with Boo. You know, Boo is not fighting anymore because he's like, you know, OP as fuck. You know, a bubblegum who is extremely immortal essentially, and you know, he cannot be beaten. Like, imagine him in the Tournament of Power. Like, how the hell do you beat him? She's busy with her kid and watching Krillin trying to impress her. Yeah, and Krillin always does. Oh, nice dodge. I thought that we were done for just like the last run. Okay, that was good to see. Hold on, yeah. And then she's busy. You know, I get the character of 18 worried about her kid. That's cool. And I get that, you know, she cares about Krillin a lot. But there's, again, if Krillin was to fight, why aren't you fighting with your wife? You have a perfect training partner right there. And maybe like they could even turn Maron, I believe that's her name, you know, Krillin's daughter, into an interesting character as well, who is interested in becoming like her dad, you know. And we could always use, in my opinion, we could always use Airlink fighters. Watch the dude's new video. He says 1 Memorial Stone per 50 Dragon Stones. Oh, since August 21st, 2020 to August 22nd, 2021. That's really cool. That's nice to know right away. So we can wait for the Memorial Stones. And we can even, like, you know, if we're up to, we can even waste a couple of stones to try and get Videl at last. But yeah, that's interesting. That's good. That's really good to know. Hopefully we will get a lot of stones, Memorial Stones, and really fair deals. Because I'm missing a lot of Dokkan Fest characters that I would love to get, especially the ones that are getting Extreme C Awakenings right away. Boo could have just held people in his skin and threw it off. Yeah, and absorb them and or maybe turn them into candy. You know, like it sounds so like absurd to have that type of character in the middle of, you know, the fight. Like, how do you stop Boo? Like, what the hell do you do if he decides to use magic? And you're like, okay, he's gonna throw me into a candy, and then he's gonna turn me into a candy and then throw me out of the arena. And then what the hell does Jiren do? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing you can do with that type of OP character right there. Okay, let's trust Videl as well here. So far I'm not using item, by the way, so this is a positive thing. I'm gonna keep it like that until I definitely need it, and I hope that it's not soon. It's known that they aren't dead as candy. Yeah, because Vegeta was still whooping Wuhan. But the thing is, I don't know if it's something that was only exclusive to Vegeta or if everybody can do that. But yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. But still, it's a huge advantage to be like, you know, I'm gonna turn you into a chocolate or a cookie. You know, Dabura couldn't move. when he was turned into a cookie. Oh, come on. Oh, but that's still super tanky. What the hell, dude? These girls are insane. Still 4 extra days to spend the Dragon Stones if you want it, yeah. I'm still not so into that idea. I think that I'm gonna hold out to try and save as many stones as I can, to be honest. I can wait. We get the Memorial Stones on the 26th. Okay, fantastic. That's good. And then probably the Baba Shop update pretty soon as well. Okay, see here, we're gonna protect the first slot units, and then launch should be okay, probably. They probably just need to be powerful enough to be able to move. I mean, Dabura wasn't really. The fact is, the anime portrayed him as a little bit weaker, but he wasn't necessarily weak. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, probably like it's the fact that Vegito was just on another level. You know, the Potara fusion was incredible at the time. So I understand if you have to be super powerful. Like maybe Jiren could have done it, and maybe like characters like Topo or Dispo could have done it as well. But you know what happens with characters like Kale, Caulifla, or Ribrianne and her girls? You know, like what do you do when you're turned into a candy? It could also be Vegito's plot armor so that he could show up. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it out loud. Like that's what I was thinking. I was like, you know, they probably just protected the fuck out of Vegito right there, because it was also super cool. Because again, Toriyama loves adding. I'm gonna use an item because I feel like her not being able to link worries me. I don't care. I'm gonna use it, and whatever. It could also be. Oh yeah. Toriyama loves adding those type of like comedy moments into the fights, and you know, it feels like such a classic Dragon Ball Z moment to watch a fucking candy beat the fuck out of like the main character. You know, the one that, you know, defeated Gohan and Gotenks, and then he comes like, you know, this brand new fusion, and he just happens to beat the hell out of him. And he was a chocolate with coffee, filled with coffee. And I remember that so clearly, and it was like so funny to see that. And by the way, the Tech Candy Vegito in Dokkan is also pretty cool, by the way. After he got his Stream C Awakening, he was really cool. It could be something related to Potara, so maybe like, you know, if Kefla turned into a chocolate, she could do something. How do you think Broly will fare against Jiren? I think Jiren has the edge with more fighting experience, but Broly has more hidden potential. I agree. I think that Jiren can beat the hell out of Broly at first, but like, it's really hard to make the comparison because, good God, Broly was able to take on Gogeta, Blue Gogeta, and you know, we're not talking like, I feel like if in Dragon Ball Heroes Jiren said that Blue Gogeta could even fare well against the Grand Priest, and even Zeno. So I think he said even Zeno. So that makes me think like, you know, Gogeta is on another level, which makes Broly so much of a beast. You know, I think Broly is incredible, and he will, as time goes on, if Jiren doesn't kill him, of course, you know, that's another thing. But if Jiren doesn't kill him, then Broly will be able to give him a fair fight. Jiren will probably win either way, especially at full power. But Broly will be up there for sure. I feel that's what I think. That's my theory. It will be interesting if somehow, some way they were like, you know, there's gonna be another tournament of power, and we're gonna be able to see those type of dream matches. That will be interesting in my opinion. But I don't know if they're ever gonna pull the trigger on that as well. No, it depends on what they want to do. I'm the world's strongest jawbreaker. Okay, there you go. Okay, so here a whiz because of lunch, mainly. Because I don't know how she's gonna do. Okay, we got a Dokkan. We know that Kale and Caulifla are gonna be able to tank whatever the fuck they throw at him. at them. So let's see if we're able to defeat this at last. I felt, oh my god. What are you talking about, by the way? Bunk Monkey, I think I have completely lost it. Why are you back? It's not 6 Annie anymore. Oh, what the hell? Oh, they are immune to the same name update. Oh, okay, I was like, yeah, every Extreme C battle is back. So yeah, if you've not done the Goku and Frieza, that's what you were talking about. I was like, what the hell is happening? If you're not done with the Goku and Frieza Extreme C area or Extreme C battle, then you can go ahead and do it. It's really too bad because I already finished all of them. And I could have used the stones. I want to see what type of Extreme C Awakenings they bring for gacha units in this upcoming celebration. That's gonna be interesting to watch as well. That's what I want to see as well. People are saying that maybe S tier Namek Goku, but I don't know if they're gonna do it right away. I don't like that, but okay. Goku and Frieza got slot 1 super. Yeah, happens all the time. The game always knows how to get the best out of you. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and do Kel, and then Cauliflower second slot, and then Videl third slot, and wait for the best. Please do actually like crit and do work. That's what I want to see. You see the new event coming in soon from the B-Jam leak. Supposed to be really hard event featuring Goku, Perfect Cell, Full Power Frieza, and Kid Buu. I think instead of Goku, it's Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga, but yeah, I've seen it. And, you know, I was saying that it reminds me a lot of those classic Dragon Ball games from the PS1 and the PS2, where everything was, you know, surrounded by the Dragon Ball Z villains. And supposedly it has to be like as hard as the God event. So that's gonna be super interesting to okay, that's gonna be super interesting to see. Because I really, the only thing, my personal complaint when it comes to the God event was the fact that we could only try it 3 times a day. But I do know about the event, and I do know that it's probably gonna be fire for sure. It should be, and it's gonna be quite interesting to watch it and to play it, especially on stream. I hope that, you know, I'm able to beat them. Budokai, yeah. Oh my god. Like, it reminds me, like, the art that I've seen from the event reminds me so much of, like, the intro for those games, where you saw the Dragon Balls come through, and then, you know, the intro was like, okay, well, here's Frieza, here's Cell, and here's Kid Buu, and everything was so hype. Life was so simple back then. Like, watching the intro for that video game, I had to watch it today as soon as I saw the art. It's only gonna be scary if it's as hard as the God event in phases. I think that it has to be, bro, to be honest. I don't think that they're, like, after the success of the God event, because I feel like a lot of people liked it, and I personally really enjoy it, I feel like they have to bank on that type of event difficulty, for sure. Okay, Videl is gonna be fine. Okay, it's not gonna be fine. She's gonna get supered. Okay, but this is an opportunity to actually use Android 8. If we survive... No, we didn't survive. I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna make it, right? No, we didn't. God damn it. We were so close as well. We were so close to actually beating the event. God, I was so hyped about that. Yeah, you know, this is my own self-inflicted challenge, because we don't have to beat Pepe Gals, or well, we don't have to use the category Pepe Gals for the GT event, but you know, how the hell am I supposed to tank 400k damage just like that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, there was an attempt. Nobody can take that away from me. I've tried multiple times. I feel like I gotta find a new challenge to try as well. Because like, you know, yesterday's challenge was Defenders of Justice, and it was such a success so quickly. I was super surprised about that. But yeah, I'm bummed out. Hold on. I still haven't found another bottom Majeda friend for the God event. But you don't actually need it. I feel like you should try and do STR Vegito and Majin Buu Saga runs for sure. Yo, what is that Planet Nami story about? Which one do you mean? Like, do you mean the new event that dropped today, or do you mean the fact that people are saying that the worldwide celebration is gonna be Namek Saga? If you mean this one, this is supposedly for the EX skill orbs that are coming through. It should be related to the missions that are gonna drop soon. To be fair, you were talking to chat as well. Yeah, but you know, I feel like you know, it's RNG because it was my decision to place Videl in the third slot because I wanted to get her off rotation so that, you know, Rosie could tank, and then also Kelvin Caulifla. You know, how was I supposed to know that we were gonna get destroyed in the third slot, you know? And you know, I was also, you know, hoping that Videl could actually tank something after supering, but I forgot that in the third slot she doesn't super twice. Yeah, this event is like, I was reading about it and I thought that there were gonna be drops, but essentially like this is just a quick event that you're gonna be able to do during the worldwide celebration. As the celebration goes on, we're gonna receive missions right here. I've completed the one that we had already, but as soon as we get the missions, you can go ahead and do them on this event, and you're gonna get the what the hell, Streamlabs? What the hell happened? Freaking Streamlabs just went nuts. I'm gonna check out that right away. Jeez. Alright, Streams is putting up. Sorry, I had to check on chat because that's the first time that I see that. But yeah, the missions are gonna show up here. You're gonna do them on the event, and you're gonna get the skill orbs. What the hell happened here, bro? I guess I can check out Twitch real quickly. I was actually thinking about like finishing the stream because it's 2 a.m. right now at the time. But I also have to check out my chat because I don't know what the hell. Oh, here I am. Okay. I don't know what happened to you, Bunk Monkey. I don't know why you got timed out. That was super weird. Sorry about that. I'm gonna check out my automat real quick. But yeah, you know, weird stuff. Yeah, let me go ahead and check out the mods. Anyway, I'm gonna check out right away as soon as possible. And yeah, we're getting the free summon real quick. These are the free summons that are coming up. You get to pick between any of these two, and we actually have already a ticket. Now that I see it, okay, that's cool. And you know, you get to decide. I'm not gonna do a summon. I'm so tempted, but I want to do multis. Again, it's superstition because you actually don't get anything from doing a multi or doing a single. But I want to try my luck with multis. But yeah, you actually like get to choose which banner you want to go ahead and summon on. But so far it seems quite you know, quite good in my opinion, being able to choose. Okay, I got this as well. Yeah, I got the 3 tickets as well. Okay, that's cool. Hello Face Dog, and sorry, but we're about to actually leave. Like, this was really fun, but I have to go now. It is 2 a.m. right now. Thank you for everybody for coming up, and thank you for checking out the stream. We're gonna be saying goodbye, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, sorry, mate. I do have to go now, but thank you for the follow, by the way, FaceDoc787. I appreciate that. I have to check out my auto mode real quick after this stream as well, apparently. But yeah, it was fun. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next one as well. And we have to go ahead and check out the worldwide celebration as it drops. I'm gonna be doing summons as well live if you want to check that out when it arrives. But for now though, I do have to go. Thank you so much for watching. Please do consider following if you haven't, and do consider checking out the YouTube in the Twitch bio. If you want to see, like, you know, if you ever miss a stream, you can go ahead and do it. You can go ahead and check it out. I appreciate you all. Thank you for your time, and bye bye. Now for real.